Welcome to Night's Arcade. I'm Sleepless Night, and today's going to be a quick video, well, you know, quick for me at least, just to give you a quick update on Hardspace Shipbreaker. Now, if you don't follow the game regularly, or, you know, perhaps you follow the game regularly but don't play it, or, you know, you're not in the Steam community, or whatever the reason, perhaps you're following the game at a distance, you know, kind of waiting for the console release update or the main PC release once it's outside of early access and into main release, which, unfortunately, I mean, I assume they'll be the same day, the console release date and the PC release date, but we don't have any idea at all, no definitive data on when that's going to be at this point. As soon as we do, I'll let you know, but if you've been following my videos, at least, if you saw the last Shipbreaker video that I made the week before last, it was about the release of a major Shipbreaker update, which was 0.4.0, which was like it revamped everything. You know, it was a major story, added a load of story elements. It completely revamped the training regime and sort of paced it completely differently. It added a bunch of stuff that wasn't there before, tweaked a few things that were set up a different way. It got rid of work orders entirely and went to a completely different system of awarding links tokens. It introduced other characters, even though the voices for those characters at the moment are just placeholder voices. They'll eventually be recorded over with professional voiceover artists. And following that, there were, I think there's at least one, maybe two hot fixes that they introduced. But now they've just dropped a mini update, what they're calling a mini update. So I just wanted to let you know what that is, just in case, you know, you're keeping up to date with it at a distance, as I said. So I'm just going to read you out, first of all, the update that they put in the Steam community. We're excited to share that we are doing a mini update tomorrow. Well, you know, that's now it's past tomorrow. This is a couple of days ago. Over the past couple of weeks, we have been gathering feedback on the 0.4.0 update. We have been overwhelmed with all the positivity towards the first act of our campaign and the cast of characters we introduced. However, one area we have heard things can be improved is the speed and flow of progression, specifically the rate at which links tokens are rewarded. Well, they've written rewarded, they should have written awarded, but never mind. And in turn, the speed with which upgrades can be purchased. We hear you. To help improve the rate of progression, we have done a full tuning pass on early game progression and hope that this will improve the experience for new players and returning players alike. The other element of this mini update is one that you might not really notice impact your gameplay. We have updated the version of the Unity engine that drives Hardspace Shipbreaker. This Unity update fixes some rare Unity-specific crashes and should improve overall stability slightly. Again, most players probably won't notice an impact, but certain players will hopefully experience some benefits. So it's not a really major update, it doesn't change anything really major, but it does alter something that they altered for the 0.4.0 update when they revamped everything, but really they squeezed the links token awards down way too far, so that it was just taking forever to afford equipment upgrades. Now, if you look on the main opening page now, there's actually a little addendum there above the 0.4.0, which says 0.4.1 progression improvements, links token reward rate increased, so you know the rate at which they award links tokens, and upgrade costs tuned. Now, where it says upgrade costs tuned, I'm afraid that this is the area where I have to let you down a bit, because on the cost of the equipment upgrades, I'm sorry to say it's something I neglected to really check into in detail, and therefore I don't have any video that I can refer to or anything like that, so I'm not really sure what they had changed the upgrade costs of the equipment upgrade costs to. But apparently they've tuned them. I assume that means they've brought them down. When I look at them now, they certainly are cheaper than they used to be, but I don't know if they're cheaper than they were when they released 0.4.0. I assume so, if they're saying that upgrade costs have been tuned. However, the links tokens award rate I can show you, because they went from, so when they sort of brought this around and you went through the new training regime, if I show you an example here, this is me early on in rank 4, And this was, you were getting 3 Lynx tokens at level 1. So this bar is what's replaced the work orders. This is just basically how much of the ship you've salvaged. So once you crossed point 1, you awarded 3 Lynx tokens. 2 awarded 6 Lynx tokens. And 3, in this case, awarded a repair kit and 15 Lynx tokens. Now, a little bit further into rank 4 on the 0.4.0 update, the last update, it would award 6 Lynx tokens at level 1, 12 at level 2, and 30 and a repair kit at level 3. Now, bear in mind that we're talking, this is per shift usually, 1 shift or even 2 shifts if you're not particularly quick breaking down these mackerels, and these are the mackerels, bear in mind. This is without even getting to the larger ships like the geckos and the javelins. We're talking about the mackerels, so really, really small, low-level ships that really shouldn't take you that long, and once you really get the hang of it, most of the smaller ones shouldn't take you longer than a single shift to do. So let's call it a single shift. Even if we're being generous and saying you're going to get all 3 of those in a shift, that is, what, 30, 42, 48 Lynx tokens in a shift, right? Now, even the low-level upgrades, now, the really low-level upgrades, the essentials, like, you know, more oxygen, a greater range for the Stinger, and tether increases and things like that, they are between 180 Lynx tokens and 250 each. So, and there are a lot of upgrades to get. So you can imagine, at this level, it was taking a really, really long time to get there. And a lot of people had gone into Steam and onto the Shipbreaker Discord and said, what have you done with the Lynx tokens? It's now taking forever to earn them. So, if I show you an example now of later on in rank 4 from this update, 0.4.1, so you can see how much further up I am at rank 4. This is actually a pause screen instead of an end of shift screen, but it doesn't matter. The information's the same. So if we look now at level 1, you're getting 20 Lynx tokens. Level 2, 40 Lynx tokens. And if you complete the ship, what they call complete ship teardown complete, which is level 3, after which there is more stuff to do, but you don't get any more Lynx tokens, you get a repair kit and 100 Lynx tokens. So they've definitely improved that, and I assume, as I said, I'm really sorry about this, I didn't check, is the one thing I just forgot about, was the equipment upgrade costs. I can tell you that now, like I said, they start at about 180 Lynx tokens to 250 Lynx tokens, even for the really basic ones. The basic upgrades you get at like level 5. So even at that level, you know, the old Lynx token award that they did with the latest update would have taken forever. So it's a really good thing that they've updated these things. As for the stability issues with the Unity engine improvement, I honestly can't speak to that. I don't really know, because mine, with the 0.4.0 update, my game was just running much better in general. It was crystal clear. I could run it at a higher res with fewer problems. Even I can run it at 1080p now with fewer problems than I was experiencing at 720p. You know, no problems at all for me, but I know a few people were having some crash issues and things, but you know, that's where we're at. So that's it anyway for this video and that update. I just wanted to give you a quick bit of information about it. I will be back next week probably with Teardown. I'll be back with my streams as usual, and as soon as I have more information to give you about Hardspace Shipbreaker, I will be back here with it. You can follow me in all the usual places: Twitter at Knights_Arcade. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on Patreon. You can join the Knights Arcade Discord, a lovely community we've got over there, and join us in the Discord and chat. And all these things are linked in the video description, as well as in the Knights Arcade channel header. But until next time, from Knights Arcade, this is Sleepless Knight saying nighty night.